Good morning. Let us start with today's class. Sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Back straight. Shoulders relaxed. And breathe. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Deep breaths. Feel the air traveling through your entire body as you breathe. Slowly take a deep inhalation and chant Omkar 5 times. Breathe in. Feel the positive vibrations inside you and around you. Positive energy generating within you. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly join your palms. We'll chant the mantra. Atma Swabhavam Parabhava Bhinnam Apurnamadhyanta Vimuktamekam Vilina Sankalpa Vikalpa Jalam Prakashayana Shudhanyobhyudeti Prakashayana Shudhanyobhyudeti Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly rub your palms, cup your eyes and gently open them. We'll start with some breath work. We are going to start with Bhastrika Pranayama. Active inhalation, active exhalation. 3 rounds of Bhastrika, each round with 12 repetitions. Not more. You can do it with or without hand movements. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. First 2 rounds, third round, inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 3 rounds, active inhalation, active exhalation, 12 repetitions. Back straight, shoulders relaxed. Close your eyes. Normalize your breath and start. Once you're done with 12 repetitions, relax. Let your breath normalize. Make it strong, slow. Feel the changes within the body as you move to the second round of Bhastrika. And start. Once you're done with 12 repetitions, relax. And slowly we'll move to the last round of Bhastrika. Active inhalation through the nose, exhale through the mouth. 12 repetitions. Active inhalation through the nose, active exhalation through the mouth. Normalize your breath and start. Once you're done with 12 repetitions, relax. And we'll slowly cup your eyes and open them. Let us start with the warm-up part of the session. Take your hands in front, make a fist, wrist rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your palms, palms up and down. Up and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and down. Last time and down. Palms facing each other. Inhaling, open. Exhale, together. Now we'll open diagonally. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. Other diagonal. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. Center. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. Diagonal. Inhale and exhale. Other. Inhale and exhale. Center. Inhale and exhale. Diagonally last time. Inhale and exhale. And the other diagonal. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. And slowly relax your hands. Now we'll slowly place your right hand away from the body. Left hand straight up. Take a deep inhalation. Exhaling, bend. Take your elbow down, chest open and stretch without lifting your hip. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. Chest open. 4 and 5. Slowly come back up. Place your left hand away from the body. Right hand straight up. Take a deep inhalation. Exhaling, bend. Breathe out and stretch. Chest open. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Slowly come back up. Very nice. We'll go into the seated twist. Place your right hand away from the body. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind, seated twist. Take a deep inhalation, exhaling, twist. Breathe out and deep twist from the waist first, chest second, shoulders third and neck last. Breathe out and deep twist. And slowly come back. Place the left hand on the right knee, right hand behind. Lengthen your spine, take a deep inhalation, exhaling, twist. Deep twist, 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 twist. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And slowly come back. Very nice. Open your legs, feet together. Heel close to the groin, interlock your fingers, hold your toes. And flap. 1, butterfly. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hands on your knees, push your knees down. Hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now slowly using your hands, take your legs, knees up, extend your legs and shake. Very nice. Now slowly we are going to practice Ashtanga Vinyasa today. So we are going to stand up. We have not done Ashtanga in a while, so I'll just show it to you once. We are going to do SunSalutation A and B. Sun salutation A 8 rounds, sun salutation B 3 rounds. Okay. Yes. So I'll first quickly show you sun salutation A. Coming to the front of the mat. In starting in Samastiti, inhaling, hands up. Hands in Namaste Mudra. You're looking at your thumb. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, extend your spine, soften your knees, palms on the mat. Now you can step or jump back to upper plank. First we are just going to do step back. Then here, controlled descent. Then inhaling, upward facing dog, knees straight, thighs up. Exhaling, downward facing dog. We hold here for 5 breaths. And then step or jump forward. It's okay if your range is not full. You can come wherever you reach. Then inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, Samastiti. Now I want you to try controlled descent from the third round. The first 2 rounds we are just going to stay in upper plank and go directly into upward facing dog. I'll give all the instructions, so don't worry. Let's do it together. Come to the front of the mat. Roll your shoulders, chest out, core engaged. Inhaling, take your hands all the way up in Namaste Mudra. Look up towards your thumb. Exhaling, fold forward. All the way down. Maximum range with your knees straight. Push your hip up. Push your hip up. It's okay if your hands don't touch the floor. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hands on the shin. Inhaling, extend your spine nice and straight. Feel the extension and stretch. Exhaling, soften your knees, palms on the mat, step back to upper plank. Step back to upper plank, keep your shoulders right above your palms, core engaged, don't let your hip drop, hip stays up. Inhaling, upward facing dog, knees straight, shoulders strong, elbows straight. Now tuck your toes, exhaling, downward facing dog. Come into Parvatasana, we'll hold here for 5 breaths. Downward facing dog. Push your hip up. 1, 2. Keep pushing your hip up towards the ceiling. 3. As if your chest wants to go towards your knee. 4. And 5. Now slowly lift your heel up, push your hip behind, take your chin up, and exhaling, step forward. Very nice. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, Samastiti. 1 round done. Second round. The front of the mat. Roll your shoulders. Chest out. Core engaged. Inhaling. Take your hands all the way up. Exhaling. Fold forward. Inhaling. Extend your spine. Hands on the shin. Extend, extend. Look straight. Rohini, look straight. Yes, exhaling, soften your knees, palms on the mat, step back to upper plank. 2 rounds we are going to do step back, upper plank, shoulders strong, core engaged. Rohini, take your shoulders above your palms, above. You might want to take a small step forward. Yes, hip slightly up, core engaged, perfect. Now inhaling, upward facing dog. Very nice. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Push your hip up. Push your hip up. The difference between Parvatasana and downward facing dog is that you can keep the amount of distance you keep between your feet. Parvatasana, your feet are closer. In downward facing dog, your feet are apart. And it happens naturally as you're transitioning. You don't have to consciously do it. Push your hip up, Rohini, chest towards your knee. Very nice, Goda. Stay, stay, stay. 3. Deep breaths. 4. And 5. Now lift your chin up, push your hip behind, bend your knees, and exhaling, step forward. Try to step forward. Yes. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, Samastiti. Okay, beautiful. Now your body is nice and warm, understands the flow. We'll add controlled descent. So in upper plank, I'll just show you that part. When we are in upper plank, You slowly take your body as low as possible. Control, control, control. And you feel this is your maximum. I cannot go any further. Drop. And then upward facing dog. So you don't have to go complete range. You can be till here and then drop. No problem. You can choose your range, keeping your strength in mind, and just try it. I want you to not be scared of the movement and just try it. Range is not the agenda here. We are not trying to make it an ego issue. What we are trying to do is explore different paths. We have done controlled descent once before. That time it went well, so this time it will go well as well. So let's try it. Roll your shoulders, chest out, core engaged. Inhaling, take your hands all the way up. Look up towards your thumb. Exhaling, fold forward. Very nice. Nice lengthening in your thighs. And push your hip up. Drop your neck. Inhaling, extend your spine. Exhaling, soften your knees. Palms on the mat. Step back to upper plank. We are still working with step backs only. Shoulders strong, hips. Go the hip down, Rohini, hip up. Now, take a deep inhalation, exhaling, control, descend, control, control, control. Okay, come down. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Push your hip up. Yes, very nice. Stay here. Now I'll tell you what we did. Stay. In controlled descent, we dropped the hip first. Try to keep your hip up and drop your chest first. It's okay. We are holding here. That's why I'm giving this feedback here. 3. Keep pushing your hip up. 4. And 5. Now lift your chin up. Push your hip behind. Knees bend and exhaling. Step forward. Very nice. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling. Samastiti. 3 rounds done. Controlled descent. Try not to drop your hip first, because dropping the hip first will lock your shoulders and you won't be able to go. It's not about strength then. Then it becomes about mechanics. If you drop your hip first, I don't have the strength issue, but I can't go down here as well because my hip is down. I can't. If my hip stays up, then I can. So it's a mechanical issue of the body. If you drop your hip first, you will not be able to take your upper body down. There is no way to take it down. So keep your hip up. Let's go for the 4th round. We are still doing step backs. Roll your shoulders, chest out, core engaged. Inhaling, take your hands all the way up. Look towards your thumb. Exhaling, fold forward. Nice and deep. Push your hip up. Inhaling, extend your spine. Soften your knees, palms on the mat. Step back to upper plank. Shoulders strong, core engaged. And slowly controlled descent with your hip up. Very nice. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Hip up. We hold for 5 breaths. 1. Push your chest towards your knee. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Chin up. Push your hip behind. And exhaling, step forward. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, Samastiti. 5 done. 3 more to go. Let's continue. Inhaling, take your hands all the way up. Look towards your thumb. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, extend your spine. Soften your knees, palms on the mat. Step back to upper plank. Shoulders strong. Core engaged. Hip up. Controlled descent. Very nice. Inhaling, upward facing dog. It's improving with every round. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Push your hip up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhaling, chin up, push your hip behind, and exhaling, step forward. Inhaling all the way up, exhaling, Samasthiti. Continue. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhaling, fold forward. Inhale and extend your spine. Soften your knees, palms on the mat, step back to upper plank. Shoulders strong, core engaged. Control descent. Very nice. Go, go, go. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Push your hip up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift your chin up, hip behind. Exhaling, jump forward. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, Samasthiti. Last round of sun salutation A. Core engaged. Inhale, take hands all the way up. Look towards your thumb. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, extend your spine. Exhaling, soften your knees, palms on the mat, step back to upper plank. Shoulders strong. Control descent, control descent. Very nice. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Lift your chin up, push your hip behind. Exhaling, step forward. Inhaling all the way up. Exhaling, Samasthiti. Very nice. Walk. Walk a little. Sip some water. Catch your breath. All right. Come to the mat. Now we are going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation B. I'll quickly show it to you, a very quick flow. Just as a reminder, you have done this before, so once you'll see it, you'll remember it. So, inhale, Utkatasana, exhale, fold forward, inhale, extend your spine, hands underneath, step back to upper plank, controlled descent, inhaling, upward facing dog, exhaling, downward facing dog, right leg between your palms, going into warrior A, take your hand down, right leg behind, left leg forward, warrior A on the other side, hand down, leg behind, controlled descent, inhaling upward, exhaling downward facing dog, step forward, Utkatasana, Samasthiti. The only variation that is allowed is that when we are transitioning from warrior A on the right side to warrior A on the left side, you don't have to take your hands down. You can be here and do it on the other side and then finish the flow. Might feel like a lot of steps. Don't worry, I'll be with you every step of the way, guiding you, doing the flow with you. So we'll do it. Only 3 rounds. Alright? Ready? Okay. Roll your shoulders. Chest out. Core engaged. Inhaling Utkatasana. Exhaling. Fold forward. Uttanasana. Inhaling. Extend your spine. We'll go slow. We are not in a hurry. That was just a demonstration. Exhaling, soften your knees, palms on the mat, step back to upper plank. Shoulders strong. We are doing controlled descent, controlled descent. Keep your hip up. Control descent. Hip up. Once you feel your hip is falling, drop your body onto the mat. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Push your hip up, 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 up. Now once you're steady in upward, downward facing dog, take your right leg between your palms and drop your left leg. We are going into warrior A. And come into warrior A with the right leg ahead. Hands in Namaste Mudra. Look up towards your thumb. Look up towards your thumb. This is slightly different. Warrior A. 1. You're holding here for 5 breaths. 2. 3. Hip down. Go the hip down. 4. And 5. Now you can either switch to the other side or take your hand all the way down. Take your right leg behind, left leg forward. And warrior with the left leg ahead. Look towards your thumb. Straight up. 1. Elbow is straight. Hip down, Buddha. 2. Try to make your left thigh parallel to the mat. 3. 4. And slowly take your hands all the way down. Now take your hands all the way down. Come into upper plank. Come into upper plank. Then slowly once again controlled descent with your hip up. Controlled descent. Inhaling upward facing dog. Exhaling downward facing dog. And stay here for 5 breaths. 1. 2. Keep pushing your hip up. 3. 4. And 5. Now slowly lift your chin up, push your hip behind, and exhaling, step forward. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhaling, Samasthiti. Beautiful. 2 more rounds. Take a breath. Come to the front of the mat. Roll your shoulders, chest out, core engaged. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Push your hip behind, knee should not go ahead of your toe line. Push your hip behind and take your hip slightly lower. Perfect. Exhaling, fold forward. Push your hip up, knee straight, hip up. Inhaling, extend your spine, hands on the shin. Exhaling, soften your knees, palms on the mat, step back to upper plank. Shoulders strong, core engaged, and slowly controlled descent. Controlled. Very nice. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Push your hip up. Settle yourself and take your right leg between your palms for warrior with the right leg. Warrior A with the right leg. Beautiful. Strong. Look towards your thumb. 1. Steady. 2. Keep your core engaged. 3. 4. And 5. Slowly take your hands all the way down. Or switch, or you can just switch, transition to the left leg. Very nice. Core engaged. Inhaling. Come up. Warrior A. Beautiful. Hip down. 1. Breathe. Look towards your thumb. Elbow straight. 2. Hip down. 3. Elbow straight. Keep breathing. 4. And 5. Slowly take your hands all the way down and take your left leg behind and come into upper plank. Upper plank. Yes. Now controlled descent. Controlled descent. Take down, down, down. Rohini, upward facing dog. Come down in controlled descent and come into upward facing dog. Yes. Goda, stay with me. Now exhaling, come into downward facing dog. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now slowly chin up, knees bend, and step forward. Exhaling, step forward. Inhaling, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhaling, Samastiti. In Utkatasana, I need you to be careful when we are doing the normal Utkatasana. Don't take your knee forward. It will put unnecessary pressure on your knee. When we are not training the knees, we should not put pressure on the knee. It will unnecessarily add stress to the practice. Okay, nicely done. Controlled descent. Don't be scared. Do it. We have controlled descent twice in this flow. You're doing it well. Give it your best shot. And we are going for the last round. Come to the front of the mat. Keep your core engaged throughout. If you release your core, re-engage it and then move. Stay with my counts. Stay with my instructions. Roll your shoulders, chest out, and inhaling Utkatasana. Push your hip behind, knee, hip behind, down, down, down. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, extend your spine. Hands and then, yes, so palms on the mat. And step back to upper plank. Shoulders strong. Upper plank, shoulder should be above your palms. Yes, hips strong. And exhaling, controlled descent. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Try to keep your hip in control. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Steady yourself. Core engaged, core tight. Inhaling, take your right leg between your palms. And come into Warrior A. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly take your hands down, or you can directly switch to the other side. Very nice. Come up, control. Breathe. Steady your mind. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly take your hands all the way down. Take your left leg behind and come into upper plank. Last part of the flow, upper plank. Stay with me. Don't go faster. Controlled descent. Inhaling, upward facing dog. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Stay with me. Don't go ahead. Downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a deep inhalation, exhaling, step forward. Inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhaling, Samastiti. Very nice. Nicely done. 3 rounds done. Shake your hands, shake your legs, sip some water. And now we are going to do plank hold till failure. Upper plank hold. We have not done that in a while. And I'm sure that you'll be able to hold because your body is nice and warm. So shake your hand, shake your legs, steady your mind, sip some water if you want, and come on back on the mat. We are going to be holding an upper plank. We'll go step by step to get the perfect form. Come in cat and cow. Come in cat and cow on your fours. Knees beneath your hips, palms beneath your shoulder. First focus on your upper body, palms beneath your shoulders, fingers wide open, shoulders strong, elbows straight. Push your shoulders up. You're looking between your palms. Then once that is steady, core. Engage your core. Engage your core. Steady, steady. Now slowly just stretch your right leg out without moving your upper body and core. And then engage, take a deep inhalation and start. Take your left leg out. You are in upper plank hold. Perfect. Keep your shoulders strong. Keep pushing your shoulders away from the mat. Beautiful. Keep breathing. Exhale from your mouth when it starts getting a little challenging. You can do it. Breathe. Breathe. Come on, come on, come on. Come back, come back. If your hands were slipping and you had to get out, come back. Breathe. Very nice. Core, core. As if someone is pulling your hip up. Tighten your abdomen. Tighten your hips. And you're done with 45 seconds. Beautiful. Beautiful. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep breathing. Beautiful. 1 minute done. Very nice. 1 minute 15 seconds. Beautiful. Relax. Nicely done. Don't give up on your body. It's very easy to recover from this. So it just takes a couple of minutes to get back to your original breath, original aches and pains. No new aches and pains are added in this, so no soreness is added. It is more about increasing your cardiovascular strength and core strength when we are doing these holds. It's about endurance. So that's why we should practice it once in a while. Did it very well. Relax your breath. And now, and then gently lie down on your back, on your mat, on your back. Take your heel close to the hip. We are going to do bridge pose, Setubandhasana, 5 times up and down, no hold. 5 times up and down. When you're ready, steady and starting. Inhaling, push your hip up and slowly down. Push your hip up and slowly down. Push your hip up and slowly down. 2 more times. Push your hip up and slowly down. 1 last time. Push your hip up and slowly down. Very nice. Exhaling, hug your knees. Nice and tight squeeze. Slowly go into happy child pose. Gently rock left and right. Release from happy child pose. Place your feet on the mat, knees bent, hands in T position. Draw both your knees to the right and stay. Slowly take your knees back up and drop to the other side. Slowly take your knees back up. Keep your knees bent. Knee stays bent. And place your right hand gently on your belly, left hand beside your body, palms facing upward. And we are going to practice belly breathing, which is a passive pranayama. Just observe the gentle movement of your abdomen underneath your palm, keeping your eyes closed. Feel the expansion and the contraction as you breathe. Slowly breathe with my counts. Breathe in, 2, 3. Breathe out, 2, 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in and breathe out. You can slowly either relax in Shavasana or in whichever pose feels comfortable. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, feet together, hands together, interlock your fingers, take them above your head and give yourself a nice stretch. Slowly release yourself from the stretch, keeping your eyes closed, turn to one side of your body, using the support of your arm, sit up in a comfortable position. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly take a deep inhalation and exhale with a ha. Breathe in. Once again, breathe in. Slowly rub your palms. Generate the heat energy. Cup your eyes. Open your eyes whenever you feel ready and rub your palms on your entire body, giving your entire body the heat energy. Good morning. Namaste. I hope you all had a good session. I wanted to ask you all, are you all feeling okay today?